Alright, so what's going on everyone, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Surge Plus indicators. Surge Plus is our latest set of indicators, and if you're a struggling trader or if you're trading Forex or you're trading futures, and you kind of want to just trade with the trend and just have a solid system that's able to actually catch these big moves in the market, that's exactly what this is for. So in today's video we're going to basically go over some examples and how exactly we're actually able to capitalize on some of these moves in the market. So these indicators are very simple. Obviously everybody's going to have their own kind of style of using it. Me personally, I like to only use these during New York session, or sometimes a little bit after, sometimes before, but typically around New York session. I know some guys like to use it during London session because obviously overseas or whatever, it's just better for them and easier for them. But then obviously some guys use it during Asia session. So we're going to basically go over it, how you can use it, and what type of moves you guys can be expecting in the market. So what you guys are going to be able to see is a buy alert. Now this buy alert, right, is going to alert you guys as soon as this candle prints. Once that candle prints, you're going to get an alert to your phone, and it looks just like this. And like I said, as soon as that candlestick closes, you're going to get that alert, and you guys can actually enter right away. So in this situation, it would have looked like this. Your stop loss can typically go below a low or below the tag. I prefer to give my trades a little bit more breathing room because I already know that this has a really high win rate, and we're just simply scalping the market. So for me, it's not that big of a deal. I kind of just go in there with a lot size that's suitable for my account. Now, when it comes to gold, I'm only looking for 30 to 50 pips. When it comes to like US 30, I'm looking for 30 to 50 points. In this case scenario, we're looking for 30 pips, which would have been hit right around this area. Now, I want you guys to notice these arrows, right? These arrows are basically indicating re-entries. So if you miss this alert, or if you want to re-enter again for some better positions, you guys can do so at these arrows. So again, it's the same thing. As soon as this candlestick closes, you guys can enter. Your stop loss can stay the same. So now we have two positions, and again, we're looking for 30 to 50 points. So as you guys can see, both of these things got completely smashed, right? So that's a perfect scenario on how we can capitalize on those moves right there. Now, earlier during New York session, you guys can see we had a huge sell-off. Now, this is going to be a perfect example of how we're actually able to capitalize on these bigger moves, and I'm going to show you guys that right now. So obviously, we have the sell alert. We're going to enter right away. Now, again, we're only looking for 30 to 50 points. Like I said, our 30 pip TP gets smacked right here. Now, at this point, you guys can put your stop loss to break even, and you guys can let the trade run completely risk-free, and you guys are going to be able to actually catch a larger move. Now, typically, the way I like to do this is when it's time to enter, I'll enter two positions. So I'll enter one position here, and then obviously another position here. As soon as the first position closes at 30 pips, I'll then put the second position with my stop loss at break even, and I'll just let it run. If it hits stop loss, it hits stop loss. It's okay, I already caught the move. But if it does happen to actually just completely tank all the way down, then obviously I capitalize on that big move right there. Now we're going to take a look at US 30 because US 30 actually killed it. So we'll start over here because if you guys are trading London session, we'll show you guys how it could have started. This is around 4 in the morning. As soon as this candlestick closes, you guys are able to actually get your 30 to 50 points right there. Stop loss can either go above this cloud or it can go above the sticker. All right, and you guys can see it got smacked. Same thing over here. We had a huge buy. As soon as this candlestick closed, you guys were able to capitalize on this whole move. Put your stops at break even, right? Same thing we've been preaching about this whole time. And then right here, we catch this whole sell move, right? Stop loss can go above the ticker. We were able to actually capture this whole move. And if you put your stops to BE, right, you guys would have been perfectly fine. And this is a trade that I actually did catch, and I'll put that on the screen as well so you guys can see. So again, once you see the sell, you guys can take that right away. It doesn't repaint, doesn't reprint or anything like that. I also want to go over the fact that it didn't necessarily call re-entries. It already took into account that price was kind of slowing down up in this area. So based on our algorithm for the actual indicator, it was like, you know what, this is a reversal point, and that's how we were able to catch this whole move to the downside. This re-entry right here probably would have been a loss. But again, this is why I say I only like to trade during New York session. So this gray box pretty much represents New York session, and it ends around like almost 2 o'clock. So anything inside of this gray box I typically like to take because it just has a higher win rate. I prefer New York session, has above an 83% win rate when I back tested everything, and it just does really well overall. So if you guys trade Forex, if you guys trade futures, or if you're a struggling trader, that's what these indicators are actually there for. But I'm gonna leave you guys with that. That was just a quick short demo of pretty much how our indicators work and how you guys can absolutely crush the markets using our indicator systems. So if you guys are ready to win, you guys are ready to be a profitable trader, I'll see you guys in Discord.